You should ask them if they can see.
Okay, I'll text the group. Yes.
Let's be chill.
Oh my god, I can hear my own voice. Okay. All right. What time is it now? Oh, should we wait 2 minutes? Okay, do we wait 2 minutes?
This is the guy who emailed us.
What?
This is the guy who emailed.
Yeah, someone coming in, just wait first.
Oh. Oh, Clemens is here. Hi Shahid. Just to take note, this is live streamed, so you can not turn on your camera. Yeah, just to let you know, but you can put your questions in the chat box and we'll get back to you later.
All right, thanks.
Okay. Can they see in the live stream? The thing is locked. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. All right. Hello, everybody. Everyone tuning in. We are NUS Dance Blast. Thank you for stopping by our live chat. So before we begin, we'll just introduce ourselves. I'm Amanda, the president of Blast. And today with me, there's Yong Hui, the vice president. Say hello.
Hi.
And then we have Seket, one of the dance captains. And then we have Tinye, which does the media in our publicity team.
Hello.
Yeah, okay. So before we begin, I'll give a brief run through of what we'll be covering today. So we'll talk about what is Blast, who are we, why Blast, what makes us different from other clubs, what we'll actually experience in Blast, so all our events, what commitment will be like, and our plans in this COVID situation. So first up, what is Blast? So basically, we are a collegiate club that is based in street dance and open choreography, which is also formerly known as urban dance. And we are the largest street dance group in NUS, and we seek to empower our members to grow as versatile and excellent dancers. So through our holistic curriculum and various events, we want to empower our members, provide them with opportunities to grow as creators, performers, creators, and leaders. Yes. And then collectively, as a family of dancers from diverse backgrounds, we want to leave a positive, lasting impression on the dance community and society at large. Yeah.
Okay, so some of y'all may ask, like, why Blast? Like, because there's a lot of other CCAs in NUS, and there's a lot of different dance CCAs in NUS. So for Blast, we focus on not just one genre, but we focus on many different genres of street dance on top of open choreography, which is previously known as urban dance. Blast is actually a community of like many different like-minded dancers, but with different dance background coming together. It's for us, sorry. So it pushes everyone in many different aspects of dance, as everyone can be like learning from each other, and it also allows people to be open and like because they will be exposed to many different genres and they can grow because they are also learning different genres as well. Plus, it's more for people. Actually, it's more for people who are interested in dance as dance, instead of like just being focused on one genre, because we focus on many different genres as well. So if you are interested in like not just one, even if you are interested in just one aspect of street dance, but oh, I think I'm lagging. Okay, never mind. Yeah, even if you're interested in just one like genre of street dance, you can still Wait, am I still lagging? Okay, no, I'm not lagging already. Okay, yeah, even if you're interested in just one genre of street dance, you can still join us because as long as you have an open mind, because many people come in with like a contempt background or like a street jazz background. So yeah, what makes us different is that we expose our members to many different genres and to train them in all these genres as well.
Okay, so I'll be going through what a freshie will experience in Blast. So here are some of our events. So the first thing you'll get to experience will be Blast Exposure Day, BED, which is basically an orientation day camp, and you get to meet all your fellow freshies and get to meet the whole club as well, all the seniors, and like play bonding games and stuff. Yeah, and then later on in the year, you'll get to participate in Blast Camp, which is our annual 3-day like intensive dance camp. And it's really quite exciting because you get to learn from a lot of renowned external instructors. So last year we got to invite international choreographers like Kitty, Taryn, and Jay Rick, and it was really so inspiring. But it really challenges you to go out of your boundaries and yeah, make friends with everyone in the club. Yeah, and then we also have showcases / productions. So our every year we will rotate between Blast Out of Bounds, Book, or Shut Up and Dance, SWAT. And it happens in September every year. So if you're joining this year, you will be taking part in SWAT that happens in September next year, 2021. And it's really like where you see the whole Blast family come together, like all the alumni, crime members, to put up like an amazing performance. Yeah. Okay, and then we also have competitive events. So we have Blast to Glory, BTG, which is a choreographic competition. And actually, this is not a completely internal event. So we'll actually invite like NTU or like other NUS dance groups to also take part in this competition together. So it's quite exciting. And then we also have Battle of the Blasteds, Bob, which is our dance battle. Yeah, and this is really one of the most anticipated events in Blast. Lol, can see Seika so hyped. But yeah, yeah, you really get exposure to the freestyle culture in Blast, and yeah, it's really very dope. All right, and then other events we have is Fundraising Series, and this is where we give opportunities to our Blast members to share their craft in an open class setting, and at the same time raise funds for our dance curriculum and all our productions events. Yeah, but actually all the events that I've just listed isn't an exhaustive list. We also have other plans for community engagement and possibly some gigs along the way. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I mean, I think Shahid on the call asked. He actually emailed us and he asked about like what's Blast going to be like. And I think some other people also emailed in to ask like, oh, what's the commitment like? When are our trainings and everything? So I think it'll be good for anyone who is interested to join Blast to take this down. We will have weekly practices twice a week, Wednesdays 8 to 10:30 p.m. This will be our principal tutor classes. So it's when instructors will come and teach and share based on a syllabus that the dance captains have created. And also on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So this will mainly be by the dance captains. Grace and I will be teaching class. And there will be some weeks where we also have workshops planned for you guys. So please do watch out for that. Can we go on to the next part? And yes, so know that now is a bit tough because the whole COVID thing, like social gatherings and everything will be quite restricted. So our comm has been working to plan out a kind of a hybrid method of carrying out classes where we've taken our experiences from teaching online classes and then we know how to operate Zoom. So we'll have somebody moderating, but we'll still have a live class for a small group of people based on the zoning restrictions in NUS. And then we'll stream that for the rest of the club. So as for how this is going to be carried out, the details and everything, we will explain to our next batch of members. And yeah, so please do look forward to that. And for our events, some of them will be quite wide scale. So really depending on our school and Singapore's restrictions on what we can do during that period, we have both a physical plan and online plan for our like camps and our performances and showcases and everything. So yes, we will keep you guys updated closer to the date. and really hope that you guys look forward to it. All right, so I think this is the time where we can like publicize what's going to happen next, especially for those who are very interested to find out what's going on for the next 1 month before we select our next batch of Blast freshmen. So first of all, we have Fundraising Series for you guys who want to take classes from our current members and our alumni. These people have gotten together and like choreographed and planned out what to share for you guys. So please do come down and support. Donations will be pay as you wish. It will be open. So you can just sign up for the classes. Make sure that you sign up on the official link before you go in. And then you can donate as much as you want. So this will go into our syllabus as well as our events. And yes, that will happen starting next week. And for people who are interested to come in and find out what a typical class in Blast will be like, Grace and I will be teaching class Welcome Tea, 26 August, 7 to 9:30 p.m. And for those who are already very interested in joining Blast, you know Blast is somewhere you want to be and you want to try out for, or those who may decide later on, like, okay, maybe I want to audition for Blast, it will be 29th August, there will be multiple time slots, and it's going to be online. So don't worry about the QR code. We'll leave this screen up for you later so that you can take a picture of it and scan it. But we're gonna finish the presentation first. So about ESLF programs, if you guys didn't know already, this live stream, this show is as part of NUS's E-Student Live Fair. So there will be other programs that are ready for you guys. So first of all is live chats on Zoom on these dates stated here. Our core members will be telling you guys about like the things that we shared today throughout the week. Also, CFA TV will be streaming the introductory video. If you want to get a more interactive and a more fun way of finding out what Blast is about, you can see Amanda more also. That will be streamed 12th August at a time slot between 3:30 and 4:30 p.m. And there's also going to be a group panel live chat with other CFA dance groups on the same day. And with that, I think that's the end of our presentation. This is how you can find out more about NUS Dance Blast on our multiple channels. Follow our Instagram, watch our YouTube, join the public Facebook group. And also, if you have any queries, you can also email us at danceblast.nus@gmail.com. So, I mean, this is the time where you guys can just take a picture of this, or you guys can take it down. And if you want to find out, actually, can we go back to the previous slide? Yeah, if you want to find out more about all these channels and you want us to just send it in the chat or show it again, you guys can send us a message later. And yeah, so if you really want to take it down now, you can take it down now. Give it like 10 seconds. And then we'll go back into the QR code. 5, 4, okay. All right. So
You can just pause the video.
yeah, okay. So these are details for the things that are happening. You can scan the QR code. We'll leave it here, and now we will open the floor to questions.
Yes.
Yeah, hi guys.
Hey.
Hey, okay, so I would just like to check, right? So you said that the auditions will be online, right?
Yep.
Okay, so is it going to be like live session where we will learn a choreography, or?
It will involve you guys learning a choreography and sending a video to us. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, then as for commitment wise, how does the attendance work? Is it like, does it matter if you go every week, that kind of thing? Like, let's say you got some other commitments, you can't make it. How does it work?
Okay, for this, we will advise like try to not have like clashing commitments, and it's not just for us, but for every other CCAs you have in NUS as well, because when you have clashing commitments, then every week you have to choose what you want to focus on. But like if you are busy for like maybe this AY, you can always join next AY. But what we advise is, okay, because we have our practices on Wednesdays and Saturdays, we actually advise all of the members to come for all the practices, because our syllabus is planned such that every week it will be something different, so it won't be repeated. So it will benefit the members the most if you all come for like all the practices. Yeah, and like because if it clashes with another CCA, then at the same time, you will feel bad if you come for hours and then skip that CCA as well. So it goes both ways.
Yep.
So yeah.
For specifics on like the attendance quotas and everything, attendance quota will be different from as the years progress. So I mean, we understand that you guys have like try your best to not have clashing commitments like what Yonghui said. But if it's like one-off things or say you need to attend to something urgent, you can always email us. Just make sure, but there are quotas that you have to hit lah, which will start at 40%, then it will change throughout the year.
Okay. All right. I think that's all from me. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
okay.
So,
one more
yeah,
question.
there's another question. You answer?
Okay, what are your main genres? Is it okay if I don't have formal background in hip hop? Anybody want to take this? Okay, I will. Okay, Michael, you want to take?
Okay, yeah, honestly, you don't really need to have formal background in hip hop. Like personally, I'm contemporary trained. I came from like a contemporary dance CCA. So really like you don't need a very strong foundation. You just need to have like passion and I guess the willingness to challenge yourself and to learn something new. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, add on.
Yeah, so like what Amanda said just now, Blast is known for as a club that does open choreography and also a lot of different dance styles. So actually, the thing that really makes us very special is that we have this wide variety of dancers, and we have people who do hip hop, we have people who do crumb, we have people who like do the funk styles, locking, popping. We have whackers, and everybody just comes together under like the huge umbrella of open choreography and freestyle. So it's really more about just being open-minded and learning dance as dance. So no need to worry if you don't have formal background in hip hop, because our classes won't really be about hip hop as well. Okay, next question. Does that answer your question? You can just type it into the chat. Yes, that's great. Okay, so next question. Are auditions done by semester or every year? Auditions are done every year. So we'll take in intake by batch. Yeah, but you can re-audition if say like year one you cannot commit. You can audition once in like let's say if there's somebody who auditions and realize okay I can't commit this year, it's okay, you can re-audition next year. Or even if say this year you audition, you get in, you don't meet the attendance quota, then okay, it doesn't matter. You can like wait for the next audition and re-audition for class also. So it happens every year. It doesn't really matter what batch you are in.
Okay, so there's someone who asked on the YouTube, how will auditions take place online? So auditions will be held on 29th of August in 2 hours time slot, as you can see here on the screen. So it will be taking place like through Zoom, and it will be a live session. So just what you need for the audition, we will send out an email to tell you more about it after you have signed up. So yeah. Okay, and another person also, okay, Nick asked, okay, someone else also asked, can you explain more about the zonal arrangement? So for now, the zonal arrangement is still ongoing. We are trying to get as many physical and like real life studios for practices as possible, because we feel that like our members learn better if it's physical also, and it will also help with like the experience they have for the whole year. So the zonal arrangement, for now, a lot of our classes will be held online, but whenever possible, we will get studios so that at least people can like come to the studios to learn the pieces that is online. If you get what I mean, I think you'll get what I mean. So yeah.
Okay, so we have 2 more questions in our Zoom chat. First of all, I think it's easier to answer this. Timings for practice. Manto, can we go back to the previous slide so we can just take a picture? Yeah, so the timings for practices will be Wednesdays 8 to 10:30 p.m. and Saturday morning 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Yeah, and it will be split into principal tutor class and then captain's class. Captain's class / workshops. Yep. Okay. And while people who are interested are taking pictures, next question, anyone can answer. For competition / showcase / performance opportunities, what about this period? Because COVID has disrupted many arts festivals. So are there any choices or opportunities to perform, like say online maybe? And she gave that very cute anime face. The ooh. Okay, so anyone want to answer?
I can talk about it. I think something an event that we didn't mention just now is that we'll be having Freshie Showcase. So basically you'll be coming together with your fellow freshies to put up a short performance. But it'll be very chill. And then considering that it's a COVID situation, right? We have plans for it to be online. So you guys might have the option to create a dance concept video, or I don't know, if you're very creative, y'all can like come together and perform live. I don't know. It's all up to discussion. But these are some of the plans we have in mind for this sem at least. Then for the other performances or productions like next year's SWAT, we are still considering whether I guess we have plans for it. More like we have a cutoff date on whether we choose to decide to carry on with the event or not. But yeah, currently we are still hoping that the situation will get better. But in the case where it doesn't, then we will think of alternatives to make it a virtual event. Yeah.
Yep. And I think the one thing that's really important also is that now you realize that with all the physical things not possible, I think it's really good for dancers in general, not just in BLAST as a CCA context. So I think there's everybody to really think about how you can still pursue your craft and still have opportunities to perform. And if there's no opportunities, how can you create some? So I think especially for our summer classes, we tried okay, how about we post this on Instagram, and then we have like used that as a platform to perform. And I think it's been really good, so definitely our com can look into how to move things online as well. So yeah, we will come up with more opportunities for you guys to perform as well.
Yes. Okay. I think there was another question in the YouTube chat, but Yonghui already answered it about experience. Yeah. Everyone is welcome to try out, even if you have little experience. Yeah.
Yeah, and answer about I think it's just something I thought about for commitment. It's not just about when the weekly practices, but also about the events. But for the events, don't worry, we will send out a list of events for the year for our incoming batch. So it's like, so you guys can plan out early lah. If you wanna do dance stuff on the weekends or so. Like personally, I'm very busy, but very thankful that the previous com sent out the things very early. So I think that's what we can do also, like for our event dates, like okay, please block out around this timing. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. Like during the orientation day camp, we'll run through like all our events and everything you'll be taking part in. Yeah.
And yes, are there any questions at this point on the YouTube?
Not at the moment.
Okay, so how about we just talk about our experiences in BLAST since we have about 8 minutes left.
Sure. CK, you can go.
I go first? Okay, I go first. Okay, so personally, I came into BLAST because I have been dancing outside for quite a while, like before I came to uni. So my mentors were actually alumni from Blast. So I knew about Blast before I came to uni. And then what I heard was that, okay, it's this club of a lot of very passionate dancers, but they're not very sure about what it's going to be like when I came in. So I just like, okay, you know what, let's just try lah. So I just like full on just came into Blast. And I think I was really pleasantly surprised by how the feels of like community is here, where it really feels like the batch is really pushing together, and then like really pleasantly surprised at how well the trainings were received lah. So personally, I hadn't gone for my exposure day and for Blast Camp because of like prior commitments from long ago. But I think what's good is that Blast also respects that as long as you are accountable, as long as you are like fair to your commitments and everything, that you can plan it out. And yeah, it's a very nice balance between pushing with the club and learning when to be independent by yourself also. Yeah, so that's for me. How about Yong Hui the Lao Jiao?
Okay, so for me, I started dancing less than 1 year before I enter uni. That's like my first time touching dance. So actually, I joined Blast in year 2. I didn't get in year 1. So like, it also shows that like you don't have to be a freshie to try out for Blast. Even if you are year 2, 3, or even if you are like relatively new to dance, you can always like audition, just try. I mean, there's no harm in trying. Even if you don't get through, the audition is still a good experience, because you can always try it next year, and the audition experience you have this year will only help you with auditioning again next year if you're interested to. And if you don't get in and if you're interested to try again next year. So like, even if you have no experience, I would just say just try. The results of these, okay, it matters, but as long as you try your best, then I guess that's all that matters lah. And Blast for me, because I joined in a different batch from them, it was quite homely, like it has a very community kind of feel, which makes me feel like I feel like I belong here, because everyone is very welcoming. Like, people will talk to you. So after every practices or before practices, we'll have like dinner or lunch, or just like be eating together. So yeah, I really like how everyone is open, everyone talks to one another. It was a really good experience for me, for both when I was a freshie and when I was like a senior lah. Yeah.
Senior, you want to share? Oh, wait, before we go into that, we'll answer this question in our Zoom chat. How big is the club now? We have close to 200 members, but currently we have 130 plus, but that's excluding freshies. So with freshies, we'll take in about 60 plus members. Yeah, so we have close to 200 members. Okay, Junior.
One of the more memorable experiences I had in Blast so far is Battle of the Blasted Sport, which is a freestyle competition in Blast. Because like previously, before I joined Blast, I didn't have experience in like freestyling or going for competitions outside of school or like local dance competition. So when I went for it, it was really intimidating at first, but then we had seniors who were there to guide us along the way, like weekly practices with our seniors. Yeah. And then on that day itself, I was able to witness like very, very experienced dancers battle their way through, which was really, really eye-opening and inspiring for me. Yeah.
Nice. Fake it. Inspiring. Okay.
Yeah, Seke is the inspiring one.
Okay.
Yeah, that just goes to show that like you don't have to be super experienced in every aspect of dance. Like for me, I'm also not very good at choreography. So like when you come in, then you really like can push yourself in a lot of different ways. So I think that's what's really good about Blast.
Yeah, same as senior. When I first knew that it was compulsory to participate in Bob, I was like, what? It's like my first time freestyling. But yeah. actually for me, like just now I said, like I came from a contemporary background, right? So when I first came into Blast, I was very, very scared. And I found it very difficult to catch up with like everyone else. Because everyone like I guess had more experience than me. But I wouldn't say that is like a deterring factor for me to join Blast lah. It's just like it was a obstacle that I had to overcome. And yeah, at the start it was quite intimidating though. But then I think Blast Camp was a turning point for me because that's where like I really got to know other blasters and like blasters, haha, yeah, and like seniors better. So like it really formed the community for me, and like taking classes by all these international choreographers really pushed me like until I want I want to die already. Like during the classes, I was just like, what? How am I supposed to move this fast? But after you experience everything, then you realize like, oh, okay, I'm actually this capable. Yeah, it was yeah, where it clicked for me. Yeah. So yeah, you really don't need experience to join Blast. Just the willingness to explore and to discover yourself and be open. Join with an open mind and open heart. Yes. Sick at doing this. All right. Do we have any other questions?
Yeah, it looks like at this point there aren't any questions. So I think because this whole week is ESLF, we will be doing live streams like this every night, and then in the day we also have slots where we will answer your questions in this manner, like with the same format. So if any of your friends happen to miss this but are still very interested, please do make it down for this week, 11, 13 and 14 August at the time slots of 11 a.m., 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. respectively. 8 p.m. is the live stream one. So yeah, so if you're interested,
Only for today.
only for today is live stream.
Yeah, so actually you can ask your friends to watch this pre-recorded live stream on our YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yeah, this live stream will be up on our YouTube channel. And if you have any more questions like they are not asked in this live stream, but they are still interested to know more, and they just come for our live Q&A, live chats for the next 3 days, 11, 13, and 14 of August. Yeah.
Actually, on the 12th, like on Wednesday, you can go to CFA's YouTube channel. Oh, actually, we'll be live streaming this also. But yeah, you'll be able to watch this CFA TV thing, which basically CFA introducing all of the clubs in NUS. Oh, all the CFA clubs in NUS. And yeah, I'll be introducing Blast. Yay. And the group panel where Yong Hui will be on, where all the CFA dance groups will come together and have a chat. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so do you have any other questions? Any more questions you want to ask? If not, then I think we can end the live stream here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can like DM us on Instagram if you have any other questions or so. Yeah.
Oh, thank you too. Please don't call us but we very shy.
Please encourage that. And please sign up.
Okay, I'm going to stop the live now.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.